MFA updates.
Good morning. Welcome to MFA Update, a weekly program that focuses on Thailand's foreign affairs and activities. And today, you're here with me, Grace Nishaka Phumi. Today on the show, we are going to talk with Kun Phonpong Vangphaen, Director General of the Department of ASEAN Affairs, about the ASEAN-Australia Special Summit.
The foreign affairs that matter. Special guests from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. This is the MFA Updates.
Hello, Kun Phonpong. It's nice to talk to you today.
Yes, good morning, Kun Grace.
Well, first of all, I would like you to start by telling us about the background and significance of the ASEAN-Australia Special Summit held in Melbourne, Australia, please.
Well, the relationship between ASEAN and Australia is a long and historic one. Australia was the first country to establish dialogue relations with ASEAN in 1974. Mm-hmm. And since then, we have formed a very special partnership. And over the years, our cooperation has expanded to cover a wide range of areas, which ultimately led to Australia becoming one of the first two dialogue partners to establish a comprehensive strategic partnership with ASEAN 2 years ago. So we can say that a special summit held last week in Melbourne was indeed a historic and a milestone event to commemorate 50 years of ASEAN-Australia dialogue relations. Mm-hmm. And the fact that all available ASEAN leaders attended the special summit reflects the shared commitment to build a stronger partnership with Australia, mm-hmm. especially to ensure peace, stability, and prosperity in the region. I believe that it is also recognition from ASEAN leaders that together ASEAN and Australia can be a powerful force in maintaining regional stability. And as Prime Minister Albanese of Australia said during his press briefing after the meeting, that his government is focused on ensuring that the partnership between Australia and ASEAN can shape the future of our region. So it was a great opportunity for both sides to untap the economic potentials and try to achieve growth together at a time when our region is under tremendous transformation in all areas.
Mm-hmm. And what are the overall outcomes and key highlights of the summit that are particularly beneficial for the Thai people?
First of all, I think it's a great opportunity for the leaders to come together and reaffirm their shared commitment and understanding to ensure that peace, stability, and development prevails in our region. And they had good exchanges of views on various geopolitical issues of concern. Mm-hmm. It is also a good opportunity to explore and work on strengthening and deepening engagement on practical cooperation areas that will benefit the lives of our peoples in this region. And these include how we can increase two-way businesses, trade, investment, especially on quality infrastructure, which I think Australia is very strong on. Mm-hmm. How to achieve digital and clean energy transformation, how we can expand cooperation on maritime domain and protecting marine resources, how we can together tackle climate change. And all these challenges, I think, are in line with the areas of cooperation under the ASEAN Outlook on the Indo-Pacific, or AOIP. And I think furthermore, we discussed how we can make traveling easier between ASEAN countries and Australia. Ease of travel will definitely help to strengthen people-to-people ties, movement of skilled labor and professionals, movement of people for tourism and education purposes, which Australia is a well-known destination for ASEAN students, including Thais. Mm-hmm. We have a large number of Thais who are Australian alumni and has since contributed greatly to the development of various sectors in Thailand upon their return. So I think it is great news that Australia is working to make it easier for our people to engage with each other through, especially through the newly announced initiatives, including the establishment of the ASEAN-Australia Center in Canberra, the new Australia Scholarship Program, new visa measures to help facilitate frequent travelers, especially between our business people, by giving a longer validity visa for travelers from ASEAN. And of course, there's also talks of extension of the Mekong Partnership Economic Resilience Fund and the Partnership for Infrastructure Initiative from Australia. So all this will help to further strengthen cooperation between ASEAN and Australia in a more concrete manner. And I think this is in line with what our Prime Minister Sethar Thavisin has advocated at the meeting as well. He pushed for seamless connectivity in all dimensions, particularly how we could increase trade and investment, how we could work together on digital connectivity, people linkages, and creative industries. And of course, it's also an opportunity for Thailand to also invite interest for our infrastructure development, whether it's in areas of improving ports management, as well as inviting interest or drawing attention to our land bridge project, for example. Mm-hmm. And of course, another area of interest to Thailand is, of course, in advancing the green agenda through investments in green transition, including, trying to find solutions to our haze and PM 2.5 problem, promoting, electric vehicle ecosystems, for example. So these are the things that are of interest in Thailand, and we drew this at the meeting.
That is really good to hear. I heard that you touched upon the trade and investment opportunity, but could you elaborate more onto the opportunity in trade and investment for Thai businesses from the discussion at this special summit?
Well, we would like to see closer and more concrete cooperation, of course, in trade and investment. And Australia has come out with a investment strategy in Southeast Asia, which aligns with our interests. And we would try to make better use of increasing businesses through maximizing the use of the relevant or existing economic cooperation frameworks. I think we have FTAs, or the free trade agreement, bilaterally with Australia, but in terms of the ASEAN context, we can also make use of the ASEAN-Australia New Zealand Free Trade Agreement, and which we recently upgraded. So it should provide more opportunities for our businesses, especially the SMEs, and of course we would benefit or we would stand to benefit from the newly announced business visitor visa and frequent traveler schemes. And I think with better or stronger engagement between the people of both sides, there would be more joint venture, trade and investment opportunities. So this is something that we would look forward to and hope that through increased connectivity, especially between our people linkages, it will lead to more businesses and engagement, economic engagement between the two sides.
Mm-hmm. And for the last question here, what are the points or the key developments that we should keep an eye on or advocate for after this special summit?
As I said, we should try to promote stronger people-to-people linkages, because this will lead to a more deeper economic ties. And as our Prime Minister has advocated for, we are looking at greater cooperation on seamless connectivities in all dimensions. And apart from that, of course, how we can advance or draw more investment in Thailand for advancing our green agenda, which is how we can build efficient electric vehicle ecosystem, and how we can help to address the challenges of green transition, digital transition, as well as the clean energy transition in Thailand. And this will lead to a more concerted effort in addressing or mitigating the effects of climate change. Especially, as you know, Thailand is suffering from the haze problem, especially from the PM 2.5. So these are challenges that we look forward to finding solutions through the ASEAN frameworks, as well as with our dialogue partners, especially with Australia.
Well, and that was all about the overall picture of the ASEAN-Australia Special Summit with Kun Phonpong Vangphaen, Director General of the Department of ASEAN Affairs. Thank you so much again, Kun Phonpong, for joining us today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be on the program.
That was Kun Phonpong Vangphaen, Director General of the Department of ASEAN Affairs, talking about the ASEAN-Australia Special Summit. And that's it for the program MFA Update for this week. If you want to listen to more episodes, please visit the YouTube channel MFA Thailand. And you can also find us on the Facebook page FM88 Radio Thailand English. Thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next time. I'm Grace Nishaka Phumi. Have a good day. สวัสดีค่ะ
MFA Updates